Hello and welcome to Political Aficionado. I'm your host, Ehsan Safarnejad, and today we are going to talk about the upcoming negotiation between Iran and the United States. Stay tuned. Well, as you know, US President Donald J. Trump gave an interview on Fox Business Channel in which he said that he has sent a letter to the Iranian leadership and he has gave the country two options, that either they are going to make a deal with him or they are going to face a military action. And he also gave Iran a 2-month ultimatum. Well, it seems that as we are approaching that deadline, the two countries have finally decided to sit around a table and negotiate about the dispute on the Iranian nuclear program. Well, kind of. You see, the official narrative that is coming out of United States is that the talks are going to be held in direct format, and the US president also insists that the talks have already started. Meanwhile, the official narrative that is coming out of Tehran is that the talks are going to be held in an indirect format, and the talks are going to be held and started from next week, more specifically Sunday. On American side, Mr. Steve Witkoff, US President's confidant and a special envoy to Middle East, is going to lead the negotiation, and on the Iranian side, you have the Iranian Foreign Minister himself, Mr. Abbas Araghchi, who will lead the negotiation. There are many things that you can criticize the Iranian foreign minister for, and people like myself would most certainly prefer a person like Ali Bagheri Kani as the lead negotiator for Iran. But considering the very popular alternative, Mr. Javad Zarif, who recently resigned as the vice president of Iran in strategic affairs, I would say that this is a win for Iran. Dr. Araghchi is actually a very good diplomat. He is experienced and he has this tendency to follow orders. He listens to the red lines that are declared by the Iranian leadership class, and he doesn't have this complexity that he is somehow the professor of an international relations study, and ergo he should be the person who determines the policies. No, he will be the diplomat on the Iranian side who will stick to the Iranian red lines and overall game plan that Iran has. Western sources now claim that the negotiation will start in indirect format, but will later on be held in a direct format. While we cannot overrule that possibility, for now the official position from the Iranian side is that there is no plan to hold direct talks with the United States. It is noteworthy to mention that United States President still continues to make threats against the Iranian nuclear program, more specifically military actions. As the threats continue to pile up on the American side, the Iranian officials have made the threats of their own. Very famously, Mr. Ali Larijani stated that if United States continues to threaten Iran, the Iranian government will be pressured to go towards nuclear proliferation because, quote unquote, the people will demand it. The last official that has made a threat was Mr. Ali Shamkhani, Rear Admiral of the Iranian military and former spokesperson for Supreme National Security Council in Iran. In a mention, Mr. Shamkhani stated that if United States continues with its threats then Iran will be forced to expel the IAEA inspectors and relocate the enriched uranium to undisclosed safe location. Based the recent threats and the US demands in the letter sent to Iran that it requires Iran to allow full comprehensive inspection of its military installation, restrictions on Iranian missile program, the dismantling of every single centrifuge inside Iran, and a push for zero enrichment, the stop of the support for the resistance group inside the region, dismantling PMF inside Iraq, and disarming Hezbollah. The outlook for the negotiation doesn't seem too bright, as Iran considers Iranian missile technology, the support of the resistance groups, and zero enrichment as non-starters for the negotiation. But it is still too early to say whether the negotiation and the talks will result in tangible outcome and an actual deal or not. So, based on that, we can't concretely say what the future holds for Iran-US talks in Oman, but it is safe to say the future doesn't seem too promising.